Let's see.
Good morning. Welcome to the 117th episode of the Queen City Picker and Friends show.
Da, 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 da.
Joined with me is my faithful sidekick, Todd.
Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon. Good morning, Todd.
Hi, Tom. Queen
Who are,
City Pecker,
who
whatever.
who is in the chat? Tactical Z. Good morning, Mr. Sadie. Good morning. You're out and about early this morning, Mr. Bumcrack. How are you doing today? Lag. Tell your mom we said hello too. So Todd and I were just talking about he tried to sweet talk one of his girls out of a Magnolite roaster, and he said that they're real hard to clean, and we were talking about that. So has anybody got any experiences with those cleaning those kind of roasters?
I've had one or two before, and they sold good, but if they're shiny, then they sell for a lot more money.
Right. Good morning, Japes.
But volunteers at the Lutheran Ministries, they have first choice on items that come in. So the lady that works in housewares said, I may keep that. No! And she stuck it in a closet and hid it from me.
Good morning, Anissa. Well, you just didn't sweet talk her enough. You didn't show her enough attention.
Mom says oven cleaner.
Right.
I've watched a video on a guy doing that, and I mean he had out power tools and oven cleaner and sandpaper and Dremels and sheesh. Time to volunteer for a day.
Yeah, you just take Thursday off and go volunteer.
Oh Lord, no.
Do your good deed. Or do they prep? Do they prep like on Wednesdays for the Thursday opening, or do they?
They
Are
take
they
donations on Saturdays, so I think they do some work on Saturdays.
right?
Um,
Well, maybe you need to check into that. Volunteer on Saturdays. I'll take that.
Soak
And
them
I'll
in a
do.
storage tub. I don't know if y'all know what we're talking about. It's called a Magna Light. Magnalite roaster. And this was a good big one with a lid. I don't know if it had the little drip tray in it,
Right.
but look at if you'll scroll through Magnalite, you'll see how they kind of tarnish. And some of them are really, really shiny, and some of them are all tarnished up. And it makes a difference when you're trying to sell it if yours is super shiny. But anyway, I'm sure the one they had is worth like 120 or more. Anyway, the volunteer that worked there said, I think I'm going to keep that. And she was going to buy it from the Lutherans. But I don't know. More power to them.
Um.
They don't get paid anything to work there, so
Let's see.
it's really kind of nice. They get first choice of stuff.
So I was looking over at Amazon. Who all came in here? Good morning, Cassie. Little Debbie.
Jabez says they've always been clean when I bought them. I mean, they can be washed and clean, but still got that hazy patina all over them. Yeah, Tom got his ears lowered. You look like an American again,
I was tired of all that hair.
instead of a babushka Russian
Yeah,
grandma.
day before yesterday.
Yeah, and there's a Magnolite,
Yeah, I was going to do. See,
and it was
Amy's
one of the big
hair.
oval ones. So I know if I worked there, nothing would make it to the floor. None of the good stuff would. Little Debbie says your hair looks presentable.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Oh, that's Todd. That's what we were talking about.
There you go. Look how shiny that one is. And they all can be made to look like that. That one's brand new in the box. How big is that one?
That one is 18-inch.
Yeah, it's about the size. So a nice, good used one's going to be worth about 120. But they were out of stock of those. Do you see that listing? Out of stock.
Yeah, it was out of stock. Thank you, Mr. Sadie.
Be nice to get a warehouse. I have tried Tarnex. I don't think I ever tried it on Magnolite. It's been like a year or two since I've had any Magnolite. But it's something to look for at garage sales and church sales and stuff.
Good morning, Donna and Jennifer.
I got all kinds of stuff. I got Brasso and wood polish and leather conditioner. It's amazing the amount of bottles of alcohol and uh, window cleaner, acetone.
Yeah, I hate polishing silver. You know, flatware, teapots.
If it's real silver, I don't mind. But if it's silver plated, I'm like, meh.
Oh, I'm talking about real silver. Bonbon dishes. You know, all those. Excuse me. All those things with.
Yeah, but you better have some fine grit there, Mr. Sadie.
Yeah. What is it that the jewelers use? Rouge cloth? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they've got like a pasty stick and they apply it to like swabs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Buffing rouge.
Yeah. Um. So, how many you got going out today?
Man, I had a bang bang day yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I
You being
sold
sucker.
11 items for. Wait for it. Yesterday I sold $471 worth of crap to unsuspecting eBayers on 11 items.
Oh, good.
2 of them are going to be crappy crap to ship. I'll show you one of them. Got to get it down off the shelf anyway.
Okay.
Be right back.
All right.
Hope I don't drop it and break it. It is one heavy, delicate mofo.
Yeah, you win my undying appreciation for showing up and visiting with our show.
Dang.
Is
And if you screw up, we just keep your money.
yeah. Um there it is. Sorry, I was looking for something. I was seeing if Tactical Z was in my list. I don't see it. I need to add him. As I said before, all you folks that's got YouTube channels, I add you to my descriptions because I do appreciate y'all coming in here and spending your time for this nonsense. And so if you get bored for something to look at, go to one of my videos, look at the description, and go visit one of these people.
So there you go, 17 inches tall. An urn with a cherub on the top. Look how ornate that's. Look at these little petals. Man, this is going to be one heck of a packaging job.
Bubble wrapping a poly mailer.
This was made in Dresden, Germany. That's some ornate antique crap right there. Yeah, it is fragile as hell.
Knock one of those
Did I
little
wash
roses off.
Grandma's ashes out? Yeah, I did. I cleaned it out. It's just an urn, but that's like 1850s gaudy, you know.
I think we have one of those in the foyer. I'm all about 1800 gaudy.
That I sold for 150 plus $35 shipping, and it's going back to Europe somewhere. So somebody's paying even more for shipping to get it back over there.
And then they're going to resell it to somebody local over there.
Well, more power to them. I think I got it for like $5. Let's see. How do I find out where that's going? Let's see. Let's look at orders. Uh, view order details.
Good morning, Mike. How are you today?
So it's going to Glendale Heights, Illinois. I think that's isn't that isn't that the eBay international shipping location?
I don't know.
Glendale Heights, Illinois. It used to be Erlanger, Kentucky. Uh,
I've never watched that movie, Mr. Sadie.
oh no, this buyer's in Canada. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it was going to Europe. I knew it was going out of the country, but it's going to Canada. And the buyer has one feedback. Does that scare y'all?
Is it insured?
Once I get it to Indiana, I ain't gonna worry about it. It's on eBay International Shipping then if they break it.
It's made in Germany,
Dresden, Germany.
Mike.
Richard Clem. Clem? K-L-A-M? I think it's what I've had on it. Look up Richard K-L-E-M-M. Let's see. That's a bolo if you don't mind painful shipping. K-L-E-M-M, Dresden.
Well, Richard Clem is a physics USCF College of Sciences.
No, go ahead and add Dresden to it.
Oh, I see. I'm seeing some stuff now. He made a lot of the little figurines too, the loving couples, a lot of vases.
Yeah, I had it listed for 216, but I took an offer of 150. I'm like, I'm okay. I paid $5.
Porcelains. Oh, that's cool. Teapot.
If you scroll down through the sold listings, wow, there's a candelabra that sold for 490. Jeez. He made some ornate crap. I think Gwen saw this and she said, that's ugly. I'm like, I don't care if it's ugly. It's worth some money. And I've got another piece by Richard Clem. It's kind of a vase.
Where did you get this from?
I don't even remember. I think
He bought it 3 years ago somewhere.
yeah, I've had it a long time. I know I've had it. I may have had it a year. It's not as old as a lot of the stuff in my store. That is, it's a cherub. A cute little cherub. Look, they got his ass covered up with a cute, chubby little cherub.
And he's gold.
Yeah, and I'm sure they used real, like, 24 karat gold paint on it. But God, look at all those little bitty flower petals. And they're in pretty darn good shape. I looked and I didn't find any chips on it anywhere. That's pretty amazing for a piece that's, it's got to be at least mid-century, you know.
Yeah. A friend of mine does down in Charleston. He does restoration, like moldings, where a lot of it's plaster. So he makes rubber molds of the existing plaster and makes it, makes duplicates to repair whatever's broken. And he did this one job, and it had that gold leaf foil or whatever it is. All the crown molding, the centerpiece of the chandelier, that was all plaster. He had to laminate all that with that gold foil. He made some hellacious money, but
No, Sadie couldn't get that job of baby hands because the camera wouldn't zoom in tight enough to.
no, that was not my first modeling gig. Yeah, the
Sadie,
only time I modeled anything was back when I was about 11 years old, and a friend of our family's had a
dang.
their family had a plantation from like the early 1800s. Anyway, they had a line of replica children's wear, and I was in their catalog for the longest time.
Okay, you can take me off a solo screen.
Okay.
I'm done with show and tell. Yeah, just pack it with tons of shredded paper. That might work pretty good. Like stick it in a sack and then just fill it up with shredded paper.
Yeah, lag, a plantation. During the house was open, it was not lived in by any family members, but it was open for tours. And they had like the ladies clubs come in and the flower club and all those kind of people. And then they just had general tourists coming into. And so about once a month, my friend, who's was the, the son of one of the current owners, we would get out in the backyard dressed up in period clothes and playing with toys from the period. So yeah, I was playing with hoops before anybody starts saying anything. Hoops and sticks.
Yep. And his job of doing that fell through when they started putting it on OnlyFans.
That's right. We uh we had a good time. We got a
Life
lot.
is in Hawaii.
We didn't get any tips. We didn't get paid, but these old ladies would slip us some money. Life is in Hawaii. I have to put up with Todd all weekend now. Why didn't you go with her, Mr. Sadie?
He's a workaholic.
You can't take all that money with you. You know that. Did I ever see any ghosts there? No, but there was
Okay, thanks,
a
Mike.
ghost.
So just, you would rather do that, Mike, than just a little bubble wrap? You're gonna have to stamp fragile all over the box.
Yeah, fragile. Wait a minute. Let's see. What was it? Beard would be so proud of me. I tried a list of stuff yesterday that was all over minimum price point. Okay.
They
Oh,
got a
that was
lim.
girls only.
They got they got a limo to ride around Honolulu in. That's pretty sweet. When we took the Hawaiian vacation, we had crappy old rent car, and then on excursions we got in smelly little buses.
Hang on, Todd. Um, well, it was. If you're talking about that vase, like it's made in Germany. It might be in the French style.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack the lid in one box. I'm gonna pack the urn in another box. Then I'm gonna put those two boxes in a big box and just
Hey, Patty.
I'm gonna pack it with angel wing feathers and You know that sugar pops work pretty good as protective packaging.
Does it?
Yeah, it's fluff, like puffed rice. Yeah. Of
Right.
course, you can't get it wet or all that puffed rice. Just,
Well, you could build a wooden box around it, and
yeah, that's right, Sadie. Box in a box in a box in a box.
well, you get a lot of stuff that's like a lid will be
There you go.
in a box, and in it by itself.
I have 10,000 band aids. I could use those. They aren't
Yeah,
selling anyway. I might as well. That's a good idea, Lag.
yeah, you can eat your packing materials.
Bubble wrap can still break off the little flowers. Capitamani crap. Yeah. I think I have a paper shredder somewhere. I'm not sure where it is.
Well, you getting ready to go to the church to the flea market, so you can. I'm sure somebody's got one around there.
Those little flowers break if you look at them too long.
Absolutely.
Uh, yep. I'm gonna go refill my coffee. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead. Patty, you been doing good? It's been long. It's been a while. So what else has everybody got going on today? You got a lot of stuff going out today? Mr. Sadie, did you tell the strippers to clean up the house before they left? Okay. Sorry, I got a message from my son. We're going on a cruise, an 8-day cruise in April, and he was trying to get that week off, and apparently he's got it off. We're going to the lower Caribbean, and I've never been down there before. St. Thomas, those places. Good, Patty. I'm glad to hear that. So, like I said, how many things y'all shipping out today? I've got 2 things going out, which was about $120 between the 2 of them. Moving a 10 by 20 storage building into a 15 by 25. Okay, the stupid part of me was thinking, why the hell are you moving a 15 by 20 storage building into another storage building?
What? Oh, you give up? Okay.
Charleston lag.
She already had treats this morning. She had one of those chewy milk bones.
Yes, lag. They're called inside staterooms. We actually got a free inside stateroom offer. So Sasha and maybe a guest will be staying in the inside, and Roberta and I'll be staying in a balcony.
Yeah, like a basement in a boat is called a brig.
Yeah, and they do make it known that they do have one. Usually, when the cruise director is doing his little spiel at the beginning of the cruise, he hits hits on it that they do have a they do have a bruise. They do have a brig, and they do use it. Not the last one we were on, but the one before that. This gentleman that had had too many libations had ended up spending 2 nights in it. Yeah, you probably would be. They just slide your food through the door slot in the door. Jenny or Todd's dogs, Scott's dogs, and my cats have the best life anybody could want. They have all their needs taken care of. All they got to do is look real sad at you, and you'll give them treats. Yeah, they do have a morgue too.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a floating city. It's got everything: hospital, dentist. Matter of fact, I spoke to the dentist, and she,
Phoebe says, "Screw y'all."
yeah, I'm going in the house with Mama. She was real young. I mean, she was just out of dental school, and she thought she would give working on a cruise ship a little stint because it was only for 6 months unless you wanted to extend it. And she was. This was like in the middle of her second 6 month stint. She said she liked it, and she wasn't real busy. So if you got any kids that's going in any kind of fields like that, they want to take a break before they get in the real world. Maybe they have to look at that. Yeah, Phoebe hates everyone. Franklin loves everybody. Franklin's a star. The 13th, I think it is. My other son's going to be at home with the cats. He didn't want to go. Thank you. There's a link if anybody wants to come in. Feel free to do so. Um,
Oh no. Helicopter accident in California? I didn't see
no,
that.
didn't see that. The news has been depressing me, so I just try to avoid it. Yeah, it's going to be a wild trip. And you know, we did we only put in about $100. Okay, we got the trip because we gambled. We only put in about $100 of our own money on the last trip. I came home with $500. Um, Roberta came home with a couple of $100, and I sat down and figured it up. But we winning and losing, winning and losing, and winning and losing was about $4,300. So besides free drinks in the casino, we got a free inside room. So Roberta's thought says, well, if we only put in that little bit of money, we need to double it and see if we can get a better room. So, Mr. Sadie, be sure and and make sure they know that you're playing when you go on your next cruise.
Oh, Larry says they're still looking for the military people.
Are they?
Oh, they found them. No one survived. Okay.
What kind of helicopter was it?
Well, if it's a 5-person, it couldn't be like an Apache. It'd have to be one of those maybe troop carriers or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Whenever I go up to pick up my auction wins, there's always helicopters flying around Killeen, which is Fort Hood.
Yeah, um, Mr. Sadie, you and Todd got bigger pockets.
What?
He said that he says me and Todd can double that 500 for you, Tom. He's talking about taking my. I get it now. He's talking about taking my $500 and running it on up for me.
Yeah, not the way poker's been going lately, man. It's just sad. I make good bets and still get beat, but that's poker, I guess.
For Mr. Felix, if I had 40 grand to spend on a damn watch, I know of a piece of property that's laying up against another piece of my property that I could buy for $40,000. That's sad.
That's right, Sadie. Somebody's got to lose all this money. It might as well be us. Uh,
Oh, I know, Mr. Sadie, 39,999.99. It's not 40,000, but it might as well be. You're trying to put the psychological effect on me. Sorry, I was looking back up through it. All of a sudden, it jumped. Yeah, after the tax. No, you get it. You get it in duty free, so you don't pay tax. Yeah, I swear, Felix, if you've not been on one of these cruises, you need to go on one of these things and talk some shit to these people trying to sell these damn Rolexes. I don't have a lot of money. I just have dirt. Well, those blokes on those cruise ships, they're like, these they're discontinued and blah blah blah. And I'm thinking to myself, just listening to this old asshole named Felix on the internet, if it was discontinued, you would not be selling it on sale prices on a cruise ship. Well, that's anything, Felix. If you're spending money on an investment, any investment, it's better than going out and buying $8 Starbucks. Ooh, Todd just got something.
ching.
What'd you sell?
Uh,
Duty free. Mike, you're not right. What'd you sell, Todd?
I sold.
Duty. Go ahead.
Well, quit interrupting me, you old fart.
Sorry. Sorry.
I sold a VR3 Elite Professional Series 150 per 150 watts per channel, three-way speakers for your automobile. $45 plus shipping on top.
Well, that's good. So how
Yes.
many is that today?
Today? That's
Yeah.
my first sale
Oh, is
today,
it?
I think. Yeah, that's my first sale today.
I Starbucks is okay. I like Caribou coffee better if you can find it. We used to have that here in Charlotte. They don't have any anymore.
They ship out today, Sadie. You'll have them within uh, 6 weeks. I've had customers messaging me about where's my stuff. It's showing late delivery. I'm like, I shipped it the day after you bought it, so I'm sorry. It's all in the USPS.
Well,
Well,
they have.
it was supposed to arrive by the 4th. I know, but I bet I've had 4 late deliveries in the last 30 days, and that's just the ones that requested. Where is it? There may be more that people just they don't mind waiting a while. There may be more that are late that just didn't show. Well, ship it for what? Somebody orders at 5 p.m. Not much of a way I can ship it until the next morning.
You know, yeah, Mr. Steady, there's not any patience anymore. Once they scanned it that they've received it, it's up to the USPS.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that it's all on them.
Mm-hmm.
Are they having bad weather any place in the United States right now? I thought since Alabama thawed out, we were pretty in the clear. Because I mean, up north, if they get 8 inches of snow, that's another day. That's another, just another day. Yeah, I was in Walmart and the register tape went out, and the checker had to get a manager to bring her another roll of tape. And the woman that was in front of me, there was a person that was checking out that their tape. That's where the tape ran out at. And then there was a lady, and then there was me, and the lady in front of me, she was just like bitching and moaning because what's taking so long and blah blah blah. Since I've been on the other side of the register before, and I know how procedures about stuff like that is, um, I just want to tell her, why don't you shut the hell up or get the hell out of here and go find someplace else? Go get another line. And she is older than me.
Something happens to women after they hit like 60. They get a little set in their ways and crabbier.
Yeah, Harlan, that's what I was talking about. um, Mr. Sadie, you got two girls, or you got girl? Yeah, I'm assuming two girls playing basketball games tonight. Or are they cheerleaders? Go team!
There they are.
Is that for Mr. Sadie?
I'll ship them out today. They're lag. You can stick those in the back window of your Mercedes and just rattle the neighborhood. Yeah.
I thought those were Mr. Sadie's.
Oh, maybe I got two buyers. That'd be good.
Oh,
$45 plus
is she? Do they
$12.90 shipping.
do they go to a little private school or something, Mr. Sadie? Yeah. Oh Lord, you better be careful saying that with this crowd. And Nissa and Patty they'll be searching your address out, show up on your front door, bringing the rest of them with them.
Roadmaster brand.
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
see
public school.
Roadmaster on them.
The reason I ask that, Mr. Sadie, is because that's usually a thing in little private schools is that they don't have enough team players for JV and varsity, so some of them have to switch from one side to the other.
Roadmaster makes VR3. Okay. I don't see Roadmaster written anywhere on the box.
Are you going to put those in your truck? Okay.
They are brand new open box, Joanna. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Well, you need to get those out to Mr. Sadie so he can get it hooked up and banging down the street. His big wheel. His Schwinn.
They'll mount up there on his handlebars next to his little ringy bell. Ring, 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 ring. Do, 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 do. Ring, 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 ring.
He probably looks like Cartman riding his big wheel.
He's got that Pee Wee Herman bike.
Yeah. Bless his heart, he takes such abuse.
With the little tassels coming out the ends of the handlebars.
Yeah. Are the surrounds foam or rubber?
I don't know. Here, put me on screen share or some. How do you do that on EvMux? Share screen. do, do. And here we go. Let's see. packed in styrofoam. All I gotta do is stick them in a poly bag and slap a label on it. That's the kind of shipping I like to do, where the manufacturer puts good packing materials in their original package.
We've got an electronics from Amazon, and it's just got a shipping label slapped on the outside of the manufacturer's box.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get your answer?
See, look at that. We got good styrofoam they got them packed in. That'll be fine.
You'll be good to go.
Yeah, speakers and an urn. That's
Yep. The speakers. That urn. It wasn't a like ashes crematorium type thing, was it? Or was it just a decorative urn?
Peter Frampton heaven. What was that song Peter Frampton sang? And he stuck a tube in his mouth, and he could like hum along while his guitar playing.
He is an everything seller. I think the people that's making all the money are everything sellers.
Yeah, I hear a lot of sellers say they niche down, but I don't find enough stock in just one type of item. I'll get swimming pool parts, or I'll get video game stuff, or I'll get Western wear clothes. I can't, I just don't have a steady supplier of one thing like Tommy Bernard does with his shoes.
Um,
So there's a lot of the stuff I sell that I don't know just a whole lot about it, because I am not an expert in German ceramics, but I sold a piece. So there.
um, I don't know what made me think of it, but I was passing through Walmart, and have you looked at the prices of pool chemicals this year? They are
Since
they are out of this world down here.
really, since
Yeah.
I got since I had the pool chlorinator installed, my price for chemicals just went to all I have to buy now is bags of salt and maybe a little bit of acid.
Are you doing saline now?
Yep,
Okay.
you knew that.
I thought you had gone to saline back when the pool you couldn't find pool chemicals.
Yeah, I installed it about 2 years ago, and with the price of chlorine, I've paid for it.
And it
So this this month this this coming season I'm actually at zero cost. Yeah, Backwasill. That pool we have was on Backwasill when we first moved in, but I switched to chlorine because it just seemed easier to keep up with. But when that chlorine supplier in Louisiana blew up, their
Yeah.
factory blew up.
Uh-huh.
That was about 2 years ago. They were the biggest supplier of chlorine anywhere in the world, and the price just went whoo, cheaper to swim in the creek. Probably
Okay.
healthier too, Sadie. All them little amoebas and stuff floating around the water.
I like Vidalia onions too, but Anissa, what was with that comment?
There you go, Anissa. Anissa's getting cha-chings too. Boom. We're all just getting reach. Uh-oh, stock markets are taking a little dip this morning.
That's probably her 12th one today already.
Yeah, Phil, I bought 2 big boxes of um, swimming pool parts a couple of years ago. Shoot, I bet I made $3,000 or $4,000 off those 2 boxes of stuff. I don't have much of it left.
Um, Texas says he picked up some repair kits for Polaris. My brother's got a Polaris side by side, one of those deals, and I went with him to the dealership one day to pick up something. And my brother asked him how sales were. He says the sales of the vehicles are crap, but that's okay because I make all my money fixing stuff people do on these damn bikes. He says that having stuff repaired, people don't fuss about. But they come in here and bitch because they're going to pay $19,000 for a Polaris. I don't have a Polaris yet, and I don't really want a Polaris. I want a John Deere. Yeah, all it takes is one pine tree to mess up your day. Has Disney gone up, Lag, or are you just being sarcastic? Yeah, my brother likes his side by side in this. I'm offended, Joanna. Lag and I are taking over Disney. I don't think we apply. Disney's worth more broken up than it is as a whole. If Disney didn't own the rights to so many movie movies, stories, whatnot, their value wouldn't be anything.
Yeah, Veggie Tales. Celery, broccoli, gotta be Veggie Tales.
I'm so blue. I'm so blue. Madam Blueberry.
uh,
Oh Lord.
damn
Oh
Mickey.
Lord, John. Uh, what is it? The original Mickey Mouse movie, Steamboat Willie. That's fallen out of copyright, so everybody and their brothers using that.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, it's fallen off, and so you'll see it in all kinds of videos and stuff like that. We still have some too, Joanna. The Veggie Tales. My kids loved them.
So Walt originally had a different name for Mickey, and his wife talked him into switching it to Mickey.
Yeah, it was Ricky the Rodent or something like that.
No, somebody in the side chat will know it. Don't look it up. Don't. Tom's looking it up.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was something close by like that.
Give you a hint. The original name also started with an M.
No, it had music. It was a. I don't think
What?
you. But go ahead.
And this wants to know the question. What was Walt Disney's original name for Mickey Mouse?
I said it was Ricky the Rodent, but Todd said no.
Laurie got it. I bet Laurie had to look it up. Mortimer.
I took my
Wham!
I took I took my mic off of the stand, and it's just sitting on my desk. And of course, when she hit it, just then it sounded like the house exploded.
I was watching Sarcastic Storage Stacker. He's got cats too. And one of them got up on a shelf that was way over his head and knocked a light fixture or something down on him right in the middle of his live show.
You gotta love cats.
No, I
Hey,
don't.
Lori.
All We finally got the neighborhood cats down to 6 that stay around at the carport. I told Gwen if she quit feeding those things, they'd go away.
I don't have little red checkered jammies on now. I have blue ones, blue solid ones.
No, just Joanna, just the early cartoons.
Yeah.
I'm sure the ones
No.
from the 1940s up to now are still copyrighted?
Just Steamboat
Just
Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, that was the original one. Because there's been a lot of variations since then too. And every time there's a little change in the way he looks, that new image is copyrighted. Has a new copyright date on it.
Parkour
Let,
cast. There you go, bum crack.
let me tell you what now. we were Roberta and I went this past Thursday. We went out to eat. She had a doctor's appointment. We went out to eat afterwards, and it's at a place, and they've got all the. It's like a sports bar type thing, and it's got all the screens on the walls, and they had this parkour thing going on, competition. And I told Roberta, I said, I can do that. And I thought I was going to have to take her to the hospital. She's laughing so hard.
Yeah, I've still got the Mickey Mouse proof coin, 24K. Who was it that was going to get rich off of those? Uh, he was an asshole. Still is, I think. Shows up on Salivate Metals channel. No, it wasn't you. Did you buy a bunch of those? What was that guy's name? Dang. Oh well. Yeah, Alan Gold.
You'll probably see Steamboat Willie on all kinds of stuff now.
Alan was going to get rich off those. What was that? God, it's like 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And that other moron, the airport guy, he was going to get rich off of papal silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, news unit. 24K, he's got a better brain than I do.
He's a lot younger.
Got news unit had a great radio voice, but he never did anything with it. He could have built up a great YouTube channel. He was just wacko though. Some people are just crazy. Probably.
I was just looking at. I just did a Google search for Steamboat Willie T-shirts. There are a bazillion of them online now.
News unit, yeah. He was a nut job. I thought that was $half that did that 24K. I don't know. I think I don't know. There are some crazy people that are into gold and silver purchases. That's for sure. Yeah, Mob Deep. That was his name. Those guys.
Good morning, Craig.
It's probably the reason why Silver Siren quit doing videos too. Yeah. I don't know. I've got some gold. I don't think I'm only like half crazy. I'm not like those. It's a bunch of those.
Yeah, but you talk about all the crazy crap that you buy. You don't talk about your gold. I mean, not that's not your main focus. You know,
Well,
you're talking about your German art, your German vase.
the the problem is lately with the pressure on I've experienced with inflation. I just haven't been able to buy as much gold and silver as I used to. I've been using eBay to pay for vacations and Christmas and stuff instead of when I first started selling on eBay. I was able to put a good percentage of that money on gold and silver. Now I'm just using it for vacations and my gambling addiction, and it costs a lot of money to take the wifey to Italy and then Alaska and then yeah. I don't want to give up my lifestyle just so I can stack more gold and silver, but
Yeah, you can't take it with you.
well, but if the economy ever really just super tanks, I will be rethinking that position and going, God, I should have bought more.
Well, if it goes that bad, you'll be getting more for your vegetables growing in your backyard than you will be for your gold, because nobody will be able to eat gold. Ain't I right, Joanna? All the prepper people say you're supposed to you're supposed to stop up on liquor.
Yeah,
So if times are bad, you can get drunk and forget about it.
I've seen some prepper videos that they buy uh, some alcohol to stock. How long
There-
will a how long would like a bottle of whiskey last before it goes bad? If you don't open it, if it stays sealed,
I think it stays good forever.
forever.
I got to get this thing mounted back up.
I was at an estate sale about 3 or 4 years ago,
Uh huh.
and we opened up their liquor cabinet at the estate sale, and the estate sale company, I don't think they had sold any of it, and I asked them how much for all of it, and they said $30. So I bought the whole contents of the liquor cabinet, and
According,
boy, some of those liqueurs that had been opened,
right?
they were just nasty glop.
Yeah. Well, that's what they are before when they're first opened. Some of them. An unopened bottle of vodka can last for years if stored properly, though some subtle changes in flavor and aroma may occur. It won't spoil or become harmful to consume. However, connoisseurs might notice a slight degradation in taste after about 12 months. I don't know. Good morning, Harry.
I don't
I
think that
don't.
wine in a bag would last very long.
I don't know of
Wine in a
any.
box, that wine in a box that
Yeah,
has the spigot on the end.
box of wine.
Yeah.
I don't know of too many people that really are concerned about the taste of vodka. They just want to get drunk.
I mean, if it's in a glass bottle with a good seal on the top, probably last a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. But the preppers say like the little mini bottles, you could use them to barter if you needed to.
Yeah, but Sadie, isn't whiskey supposed to be aged in a like one of those oak barrels that's been charred or something like that?
What is the hell is wrong with you? Get down. Did you just she must have just went pooped. Mr. Sadie. Mr. Sadie says a good vintage Michelob is about 2 hours in the refrigerator. It's being chilled to the ultimate temperature.
Whiskey will also keep aging in the bottle, huh?
You know, I'm just saying. You're not supposed to be buying liquor at yard sales. And you shouldn't be selling liquor at a yard sale. That's called bootlegging. That'll get you locked up. Even though it's a yard sale, that's still considered bootlegging. There was a whole article in the Observer about it a couple of years ago. Estate sales are not supposed to be selling it. They can give it away if they want to, but they can't sell it.
Lag. When you
What
yelled at that cat, Lag just had a flashback of his dad yelling at him.
she just, like I said, when she after I'm sharing personal information with you here. After she goes poop, she runs around the house like her butt's on fire. Oh Lord. Well, it's 12:15. I mean 10:15. I gotta go. I've been trying to hold these things to around 10 minutes, around an hour, 1 hour. Todd's got to go see his girlfriends.
Uh-huh. And I gotta pack a delicate vase.
Yeah, you got to get on. You got to go put on your high karate. And
Mm-hmm.
did any of you older gentlemen ever wear high karate or Stetson?
I had my go-to was Brute.
Brute. Yeah, yeah. Those were that was before. There's like 50 million different men's fragrances now.
Sadie, I got 2 days shipping, so I'll do a show tomorrow. If I don't get it if I don't get it packed today, I expect I will. We got a bunch of junk going on. Our dryer broke, so we're having a repairman come over this afternoon.
I got
We
an
got all kinds
electrician.
of stuff happening.
I got an electrician that's got to stop by and give me the price on replacing the breaker box on the outside of the house.
Yeah,
It's so
I had some British sterling too, Phil.
British sterling.
Smell like cat piss. That's right.
But we didn't have, men did not wear fragrance like they do now. I mean, the men's fragrance counter is just about as big as the women's fragrance counter at a Belk or Neiman Marcus or places like that.
I remember when Aramis came out. Man, that was the hot topic.
I'm telling you,
Aramis cologne.
I had a bottle of something. What was it? It started with
Get
an
laid.
L.
That's right.
I had a bottle of, it was a men's cologne. It started with an L, and I can't remember what it was. But when I bought it, the person at the counter said, "Now, when you just do a quick little spritz in the air above you and let it float down on you." She says, "Because this will take your breath if you spray it directly on you." And damn if she wasn't, because my niece got hold and sprayed some on herself, and she's about 3. And her mama and my mama, which was grandma, had to take her in the bedroom and hose her, wash her down. You couldn't stand this; it was so strong.
Old Spice.
Old Spice, yeah, but it's still around, and it probably sells as much as all the rest of them put together.
Diesel. That was. And then about 20 years ago, they came out with that Axe, and every junior high school boy in where I taught smelled like Axe. That was some nasty crap.
It'd be like throw open the windows. We
Imagine
had.
imagine Axe mixing with junior high school boy sweat, and that, God,
Oh Lord. Uh, Green bottle polo. You got to beat. You're going to have to beat the ladies away.
what?
Somebody said, John Jones. He says, "I just put a dab of diesel behind each ear." Diesel is almost $4 a gallon here. Hell, you might as well be putting. That costs
No,
more
you
than all
already
the
had a
private.
snack.
Do I?
You already had a snack.
Well, at least she just sits and barks at you. Mine get right here in your face and look at you.
What? You already had a snack.
That was first snack, Todd. It's time for second to snack.
Come on, Jenny.
You're
No.
mistaken. That's what she's saying. You are mistaken. I have not had a snack.
Yeah, nowadays I go out, I smell like Jenny. Which
Sweet corn and green pepper. Well, that'll
she
make the
gave up.
women. That'll make the women want to eat you up. Okay, I gotta go. Todd's gotta go. Y'all gotta go to get work. Y'all have
All
a
right.
great. Y'all have a great day, and look for Todd tomorrow morning on his channel, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Todd.
Hmm.